I might be ready to compete.
Grill?
Yeah, I might be.
The boys are back. Boys are back.
Jump
We
out
back
the
in the
car,
building.
listen.
Brooklyn, we back on the map.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Weezy, kick us off. Give me your song of the week, my brother.
Nah, song of the week this week is Nipsey Hussle. No days off.
I like it.
No days off.
I
I
like
was
it.
in here listening to that Nipsey. That's a low hanging fruit.
Ah.
My song of the week, I was talking to Jermaine. Shout out to Star, whatever y'all call him.
You know,
50 Cent, What Up Gangster.
Ooh.
He was telling me that Get Rich or Die Trying is in his top 5 of all time.
Should be.
that makes sense.
I said, no way. But yeah,
No, that's
all
up.
time?
I can see that. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody say that.
You can pick worse albums to be in your top
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, because at least
You
it's
can
a
pick
great
one-
album.
It's not
Yeah.
your top 5 all time? Is it
No.
top 10?
not to me. No, my team is different. Than,
I got
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that.
you. Don't make it right.
Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make it right.
They say
So don't-
don't make it right.
They're right. Mhm.
What you got, Coach? Song of the week.
Song of the week for me, man, is Motion Picture by Jada Kiss, Beanie Siegel, and D.
That
Jones.
sounds a good
That
song.
was a good one.
Hey, man. I don't give a damn.
His voice.
His voice is there, but he really rapping though. Yeah, that shit banging.
Close us out, Jeffrey.
I've been listening to a lot of old stuff, man.
Come on, go keep.
Cameron, Glory from Confessions of Fire.
Okay. Confessions
Yeah.
of Fire, Cameron.
Yeah, I've been going way back.
Yeah, you know way back.
Yeah, you in the archive.
Yeah,
You in the archives right now.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let's get to it, guys.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast of the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Going
Going
through the
through-
motion.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's a part of it. It's a part of life. That is. Episode 579, guys. We're answering burning questions heading into the 2025 NFL season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better doggone know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
My best of the week coach you like this.
Mhm.
Roy Jones Jr. recently on his Instagram put out that he recently received his gold medal. I say his because he was robbed
Mm-hmm.
in the 1988 Olympics from South Korea's Park Si-hun.
Mm-hmm.
Hand delivered the medal to him and said, you deserve this entire time to Roy Jones. That was a dope moment, man. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr., man.
Yeah,
Got
Shout
robbed.
out to Junior. Yep.
That's a professional right there.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Ultimate professional.
That's right.
What you got, Coach? Best of the week.
My best of the week, man, is UT's Boo Carter, the football player, gifted Chattanooga Brainerd's brand new football uniforms from his NIL earning. Excuse me.
You got to yearn for them earnings.
So if you ever dealt with any kind of sports in high school, you know how bad and low those budgets are. So
Yeah.
somebody to give you brand new uniforms is always a great thing.
Shout out to Boo Carter.
Chattanooga Bryan got a solid program up there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Boo Carter. My best of the week is NCAA college basketball 2K games announced on Thursday that it plans to release a game in 2027
Nobody gives a
that
shit
will
about
feature
that.
more than 100 programs. You're the only person at the table that don't play video games.
You're right. You're right. That's
Okay.
all good.
Yeah, not for sure. So you don't care about
I
that.
know. And I,
Yeah, I know you
I
don't.
see
And
it's
this
great.
was this is right after they said they couldn't come to terms too.
Well, that was EA Sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Coach, I don't give a shit. Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Coach Lock care.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, not for sure. Coach Lock care.
I'm telling you, you don't give a damn about
Yeah, you
that
just
shit.
need somebody. You need a
I'll
coach
tell you.
spirit.
Coach your homeboy, but he don't give a damn about
Yeah, I
that.
learned a lot about Coach. I'm gonna talk about my work for the week. What you got? Weezy?
My,
Talk-
my best of the week, man, is the grills was on fire, man. The grills was on fire this weekend, man.
Do you see?
And
Talking about me.
the grills was on fire, man. And that's good to see. Man. People close out the summer with a bang. I saw some good food out there. Shout out to Bradley. Bradley had some good wings on the grill. Shout out to Bradley, man. He had some good wings on the grill. Shout out to Bradley. He need to invite me over. I need to take some of them wings though. But they look good.
Yeah, no. Let's get to the worst of the weeks. Who's kicking off? You know what? Now fuck that. I'm
Gotta go order. Gotta go order.
no order.
Gotta go
Order. I'm kicking off worst of the week. Now, friends. I'm just trying to figure out how many of us have them. Some of our friends,
Ah, man,
the
you got
ones
one.
we can depend on.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So
on with that shit, man.
Labor Day weekend, I opened up my group chat, and everybody was grilling. You know what I'm saying? Like Weezy mentioned, Weezy had a full cookout. It was 15 people over there.
He lying now. He's so
Locke-
high.
And Locke posted it. He had 5.
He lying.
Right.
He lying. He lying. He lying.
Turkeys,
He lying.
you know the Cardinals, man. He's handing out
He
turkeys.
lying.
Even,
Tell the
even
truth,
for
though.
him, I know he listening.
Right,
It was a
right.
situation where he fake grilling. It's like he was grill. You know what I'm saying? Even shout out to him, I know he watching. You know what I'm saying? But the only person that invited me was the franchise. Shout out to you, Jeff. Jeff said, "Hey, you listen, we got you. I mean, hey, listen,
Sound right up the
undisclosed
street.
location.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen, hey, just say the word." So in turn, you know, I say that to say y'all don't invite me to shit. I promise you, I ain't coming. You, it's really like that hurt me because I talked to him. Bro. I talked to him. And I talked to you too. You said, "Man, I got to fab this grill. I'm gonna call you back."
You asked me. You said you can fight the girl. So you have to get the clean the grill. I have to get the grill smoke.
So this is the thing. Somebody say that's what you're supposed to do. You just pull up. Pull up. Like when I talked to Bradley.
I know you didn't find that. I know you just didn't say
I'm
that.
telling you.
As much
I
as you
talked to
did.
Bradley.
I know you just didn't say that.
Bradley said, "Man, I'm cooking out da-da-da-da." Like you do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Ooh.
But you. I talked to you. So Jeff.
Yeah.
Do you want to retrace that?
Yeah.
Hey man.
Dog.
Lead dog.
This
Lead dog.
listen,
Lead dog.
Same dude.
Listen.
This is the same dude.
Listen.
This is the same dude. that I'll call him and be like, "Hey, what you doing?" Man, I'm finna go out to eat. What's called? Man, he'll say this. Talking to me now. Me and the homies finna go out to eat. Oh, okay, I'll call you back. And I never get the invite. He'll tell me that to my face.
I'm just saying.
Go worst of the week, Weezy.
What's your worst of the week?
That was it. That was
Okay.
it.
Oh, that was your worst
Coach,
of the week.
what's your worst of the week?
My worst of the week is my boy give me the worst of the week as many times as I've grilled out and gave my man plenty of them wings.
Spin in the wing.
Plenty of wings.
One
You know what I'm
time,
saying?
and he go hard, ain't he?
And I ain't never fried a turkey.
Yeah, he had
It
turkeys for
was,
the
it was chimney starters,
It was
charcoal
He
starters.
was dipping turkeys.
They was all charcoal starters.
Fried turkey.
I looked at that picture. I said, I don't even know what that is right there.
Them the charcoal starters.
Real deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them charcoal starters so your wood can get going right. That's all. Pause. Pause.
That's right.
There we go.
Right though, man.
Man, hey, listen what I'm trying to say. Especially you gone, man. Gone, man.
So you saying you never coming?
Oh, no. Yeah, and I ain't gonna say why. It was super pop.
So you saying you never coming out?
I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't want to late invite now, cause see, cameraman, what they'll do. You know, you ain't got nothing to do with this cameraman. You know what I'm saying? But look,
He said,
look, bro.
He said you
What
did
they'll
the first
say,
day.
what they'll say and say. Oh, you know, you can pull up. No. Now, cause I made a big deal out of, I'm gonna get the invite. You feel what I'm saying? Every time.
Yeah. You get the picture, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And that motherfucker gonna be smoking. You hear
Yeah,
me?
he smoking.
Listen,
Yeah.
fish fried catfish.
Yeah.
That motherfucker gonna be
Yeah, with
piping hot.
them wings. Them wings. What you got?
I want 5.
My worst of the week is going back to boxing. Apparently in spring of 2026, for some damn reason, cameraman, Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, 60-year-old Mike Tyson is going to be heavyweight Mike Tyson is going to be fighting. I don't even know what Floyd's weight is at this point, but he damn sure ain't a heavyweight. 50-0 Floyd Mayweather Jr. in an exhibition fight that we all are going to hate watch. No, it ain't sanctioned. It's exhibition. So it's just like Javante versus Jake Paul.
WWE.
That shit.
Yeah.
WWE,
They
man.
started this shit.
It's
They started this shit.
Get a big bag from Netflix, and
Are people still gonna watch it even though they know it's fake?
yeah. Cause I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna hate. I watch Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I'm gonna hate watch. Cause especially if they do like they did with that, they're gonna put a great undercard together and they put the bullshit on at the end.
Shout out to Mike Tyson calling out Jake Paul too.
Yeah, that's been
I don't know.
that's been solidified that
I
actually
don't know.
happened.
I
Okay.
don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
That's right up his alley.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, and FSP's own InstaSnap. I did say muted. Amazon Music and FSP's own InstaSnap. I called it. Yeah, I said it. I definitely said it. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho.
Yeah.
And Weezy.
There we go.
You guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
We do this week's award recipient is Skrine, Buster Skrine.
That's crazy. A former NFL cornerback Darryl Buster Skrine has been arrested in Roswell, Georgia on 18 charges connected to what police describe as an intensive financial fraud scheme. Investigators determined Skrine was targeting women through an online dating platform, telling them fabricated stories about financial troubles and promising repayment from his NFL pension. Instead, detectives say he used the money to fund a lavish lifestyle, including Airbnb rentals, travel, and gift cards. Now, police have identified 3 victims in Wisconsin, North Carolina, and New York. Losses right around $300,000. In addition, Skrine was also a wanted fugitive in Canada for doing the same thing with a fake check for $100,000. He was released on bail in April 2024, but removed his device and fled back to the U.S. He was arrested Wednesday morning at a home in Roswell. Buster.
What it is right now?
That wasn't even playing. Hey.
That was fire. That was a good partner right there.
You tripping, Buster.
Man, listen, Buster wilding out here, man. Jesus Christ.
Coach Lock fan right there.
Yeah, he wilding, man. I said, oh man,
Buster
yeah,
going to jail.
for sure.
Yeah.
Going back to jail.
They going back. For
They
sure.
ain't cut the device off.
Buster going back.
They'll
Yeah.
find a way to do some scams, won't they?
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Don't forget about little brother.
Yeah, don't forget
Yeah.
about it. I'm gonna let Coach take that to your boy Buster.
I ain't my boy, but I take it
You'll
to
take
him.
it to him.
Yeah, ain't
I'll
my
never
boy
take
though.
Nobody
Ain't
named
my
Yellow
boy.
Box.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't got nothing on the
Yeah.
That shit vacant.
Yeah.
Make a prediction, Coach.
I do. I just do my push-ups to get it out the way.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like you do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Big Jeff, talk to him.
Thanks for asking, Weezy. You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Coach Lock.
Man, nothing's changed. Just Lock_the_great. That's THA. Get at me.
Say ho.
Man, give me the same energy you get a white man, dog.
Damn.
That's you, Coach.
Hell no.
You call him white man?
No, the white man.
No, they got to do with my job. He talking about you, Coach. You call you a white man. Your homeboy, Coach. They got to do. Why are you breaking my job? But people, what the fuck is going on with that?
Cause you ain't got no energy. I need your energy high.
J-Ho.
Yeah. I'm J-Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. Football season is here. Go Gators.
FSP. See? He did it again. You see? You see? Shit again. Get weak.
Bro,
You see that, Coach?
stop going to coach as your co-conspirator. He not gonna hold you down, gang. It's not.
Did you see what happened, Coach?
It happened again.
It's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. I'm not saying
You
it.
gotta ignore it sometimes.
Let's move on.
All right, let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk, man. The Clippers are in trouble, guys. Police ass Pablo Torre has turned into Inspector Gadget. Lester Freeman, shout out to you, Jeff.
Oh man.
Money.
Yeah,
He
Carl,
following the money.
Carl Winslow, just to name a few. But in 2022, Kawhi Leonard agreed to an endorsement deal with Aspiration, a company aimed to reduce carbon footprints. Got to get that carbon footprint down. You have to. Now, financially backed by Ballmer, it was wired $50 million to it in 2021. Leonard will be paid $28 million for his services. Pablo Torre, police as reported, through a subsidiary named KL2 Aspiration LLC. They ain't even trying to hide it. And this happened a year after Kawhi agreed to a team-friendly 4-year, $176 million deal to stay with the Clippers. Now, Leonard provided no services to the company, no commercial appearances, no autograph signings, no social media, nothing. Written into the contract, in fact, was a language that said Leonard didn't have to do anything if he was asked that it didn't line up with his beliefs. If this is proven, guys, that the Clippers found a back door to pay Kawhi Leonard more money, what will the consequences be, Coach?
That's a free $28 million, man.
They just gonna lose draft picks. The front offices will get in trouble. But this is the thing with that. The Clippers are already investigated back in 2019 for some cap circumvention with the pursuit of Kawhi Leonard. They didn't find no evidence, but they damn sure know when the smoke is fire. Now, if this goes the other way and the league does find them guilty of this, it could be a $4.5 million fine, loss of 1 first-round draft pick. They can void any player contract or renegotiation extension for Kawhi, and it can expand to be more if it falls under the no unauthorized agreements to $7.5 million, forfeiture of draft picks, void the player contract, and the player gonna have to pay a $350,000 fine, and team personnel can be suspended for the year. So this can get real ugly for the Clippers, and of course, Ballmer's already come out and said he has no clue of it.
No.
That's a damn lie.
Yeah.
They'll never find them emails.
Yeah,
They'll never find it.
but this is my thing. At the end of the day, how dumb do you got to be? If you gonna do that, just throw out something and let him go make an appearance and sign some autographs and do something so you can say he did this for the money.
Make it look good.
Yeah.
Well, they did. Somebody dug it up for 20. They did it. It's 2025.
No, but the fact that
The
he
energy right there.
had a no show, like he basically had a Tony Soprano
Yeah.
at the bottom bean with his gabagool.
Yeah, that gabagool.
You know, so
Gabagool.
so that's what we're doing right now with Ballmer and KL2 Aspire and
Come on,
LLC. But we ain't even. You're not even
Come
trying.
on, you ain't even
You
trying,
ain't even
bro.
trying.
You hiding in plain
Like, what are we doing, bro? Come on out. They got us.
Yeah.
They got us, y'all.
I'm here.
But real talk, Jalen Brunson. Better clean that shit up.
You better figure it out. You better start making some
Them
some
team
appearances.
really deals about to get looked into.
Yeah. Come on, Weezy. Close us out.
No, I think the deal. I think the deal. For sure, it probably happened. It probably happened, but they'll never find it, y'all. They'll never find that shit. That shit like the Epstein file. That shit is gone, man. That shit is gone.
I think they're going to, I'm telling you, it's so many ways that the NBA has tried to stop teams with more money to cheat. So I think Adam Silver, who loves Steve Ballmer, was one of his guys that let him move to Inglewood away from Staples Center. It's one of those things where he's going to have to, I hate to do this to my guy, but you're going to have to do it. I think they're going to void Kawhi's contract, and I think they're going to figure out a way to all of those 5 first-round picks like Coach talked about, all of that, man. They're about to do something to them because, yeah, he's saying, oh, I was robbed. I was hoodwinked and bamboozled. Yeah. You know, this hell nah. You knew exactly what you was doing. Yeah. Uncle Dennis has been the person. They've been on to Uncle Dennis' ass. He was asking for money
They got to find it.
for just to meet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, man. And they gon' find it.
Adams.
Pablo Torre,
Won't
Lester
rest.
Freeman ass,
Won't rest.
he won't rest until he figure out investigative reporting. I don't like that.
Lester Freeman.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like investigative reporting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's needed.
To be
necessary.
To be fair, Adam Silver has to make an example out of it.
Has to.
Because he can't go easy. If it's found that they did, he can't go easy on it. As much of a player's commissioner he's deemed to be, he'll lose our respect if he go easy.
Absolutely, man.
Hate that for him, though. All right, guys. All eyes in the college football world have been in Chapel Hill, apparently, over the first couple of weeks of the season. Bill Belichick was welcomed to college football, baptized in the funk, live on TV with his lady there,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan there, we
Mhm.
there, Mama there, P there,
See there.
C there.
Mhm. And LT there.
LT.
was there.
LT was there.
See that?
He went to
He went to,
I didn't know that.
and he played. Well, yeah, all of the above.
about right though. You
didn't-
just started
Yeah.
watching football, what, 98?
Probably.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no way he started watching 95. Bro, you're not even 40 yet. But Weezy remember Dion in San Francisco.
Yeah, I do.
You remember Weezy in San Francisco?
His name was San Francisco.
At San Francisco, now you remember him in Dallas.
San Francisco too.
Oh, it's 95.
That's what I'm saying. He remember 95. He remember Dion.
Growing up, I was a San Francisco fan.
So you don't remember Deion fighting in Atlanta?
Nah, he don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
He don't remember him and Andre
Yeah.
Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollar.
None.
Yeah.
Any hoozle, guys. What does Bill Belichick do now to pick up the pieces?
Pick up the pieces.
Well, the thing is with Bill, the thing is with Bill Belichick, he told on himself. Well, if y'all watched the they did the big special on him before the game and everything, and if I'd have seen this before the game, I would have bet the other way because here's what he said: "We're not ready yet." He said, "We're not good yet. We're gonna build this team with free agents, just like the NBA. I mean, just like the NFL."
Mhm.
He said for himself, "We're not good. We're not good right now." He said that. That's why, the first seven plays are scripted in college, in NFL too.
Mhm.
That's why they went down there and scored. But he know for a fact that this team is not good.
Team ain't good.
So, but the boosters are behind them. Everybody's behind them. That was an embarrassing showing though. You can't go out 40-0, and your team didn't complete a pass for 2 hours.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
They didn't complete a pass
Come
for
on,
2
Gio
hours
Lopez.
of real time.
I thought they had a player too in OGO. They said motherfucker
Yeah,
George.
and he lost his job. He lost his job.
They called him George Lopez, man.
Yeah, they
I
gonna
said,
start
"Damn."
Brad Johnson son. Now he lost his job.
He got $4 million in NIL money.
He sure did.
The quarterback, Lopez.
Yeah, Gio. Yeah. Coach.
Man, 48 points, what they gave up was more than any Belichick coach team has given up in his entire 29 season NFL head coach. 48-14 final was also tied for the second largest margin of defeat in his head coaching career. Now, 8 of UNC's remaining 11 opponents are either schools from a non-power conference team that finished with the record below 500 last season, so it's plenty of chance for them Tigers to get back on track. And it's still early to say he won't be successful because in the day it's his first year. The roster was flipped upside down because they lost over 30 players. So they had 30 players join as high school recruits. We know that's not going to work in this day and time. And they had 41 players arrive through the transfer portal. So it's new for everybody. It's still early, but he's going to have to change the way he runs organizations or his university program because these young kids, they don't want that Army style discipline where they can't listen to music in the damn locker room and all of that. They're not trying to hear that. So if he doesn't change that, then it's not going to get any better.
Jeff.
I think the kids coach may go along with it a little bit more if he can organize the front office better.
Mhm.
Like when that stuff came out about those kids sitting there for 2 hours for recruiting visits and don't even meet the coach. Like that looks bad.
You know what that
Like,
was? It was off them hymns. It was a conjugal visit.
yeah. He got a lot going on. She 25, bro. She's like 25.
Y'all know he banned.
Warm out.
He done. Because he ain't get, hey, look, listen, man. He giving everything he got. He get everything he got, coach. No pause with that. He get everything he got out there.
All of it.
He showing up.
He's drained. He's drained.
It's 4 for 1 every night. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when the balloon just laid up. Yeah. Nah. So everybody's watching Bill Belichick for all the wrong reasons. But this team won 6 games last year, guys. The challenge is, like Coach mentioned, adapting to a new level of play. You're not in the NFL. You're in college football. 70 new players. Deion Sanders, they try to put him in the same situation. They came out and won against TCU that first game. But the difference is Deion had people that he knew on that team. You understand? So majority of those starters, he had pre-existing relationships with. So I think not the same so much for Bill Belichick. I think they'll end up winning 7 games because of the conference that they play in, but expecting immediate cohesion at the start of this shit. No. 7 games.
Biggest difference between UNC and Colorado. Colorado had a quarterback,
Colorado had a quarterback.
and Colorado had a Heisman Trophy.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true.
There's nobody on that UNC team that's that talented.
No.
Shador is Shador ain't on this team.
So how
Travis
many
Hunter
games
definitely
is
ain't on it. 5, 4, 5.
4.
I'm not putting don't write nothing down. I'm not writing nothing down. 5 is an accomplishment for them though.
5 is in the conference.
Yeah, because think about it. Deion won 3, and then the bottom fell out of Colorado that first year.
True shit.
Yeah.
True shit. All right. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some more college football. Arch Manning stepped into the starting quarterback role at Texas, and the former #1 overall recruit has some supporters, and he also has some doubters. Ohio State presented a unique challenge for the Longhorns this weekend that just passed, and Manning will most likely bounce back in the coming weeks, guys. Weezy, can Arch Manning figure this out?
Yeah, I think he got enough bounce back games where he'll figure it out. But he did look like a deer in headlights against a great team on the road. He looked like it was his first start. He looked overmatched. He was like, oh man, what's going on out here? I didn't expect that after he played some games last year, went through a whole offseason with that team. I expected him to look a little bit more poised, but he did.
Now you are, and I made the cut. So you put on the board, Nico. This is 7/15/2023.
Nico's trash.
You said no. I'm finna give you credit, bro.
Yeah.
Just let me land.
Go ahead.
You said Nico Iamaleava will be better than Arch Manning. It don't look too bad.
Yeah, it don't look too bad.
It don't look too good, but it don't look too bad.
Nico look bad.
But he played against Utah. Utah's good.
It's good.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah. So it ain't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Joe.
Here's the thing about it. Arch is going to have his chance, like Jay said, to get his bearings around him.
Get his sea legs under.
Yeah, because he won't see a defense like that again into the playoffs. He won't. Not like that. Not like that. They have a Heisman Trophy candidate on the other side of the ball, bro. On the defense side of the ball, he won't see. He won't see a
And they
defense.
play LSU.
That defense ain't Ohio State, bro. They're good defense. So I'm talking about week 1 playing against the #1 rated defense without any type of preseason or anything. That's what I'm saying. So this is why he looks bad. Not saying he's gonna. Now I will say this: we all need to temper our expectations though, because he showed some stuff in that game. Even with as good as defense that Ohio State played, he had some throws that were like, "Hey, bro, you gotta make those.
Yeah.
Like those are
Coach like making those throws.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got to temper the expectations just a tad bit. He has a $1 million, billion last name, but he ain't living up to it.
Okay.
He needs that extra. Right now, it's looking like that next year, like not this year, next year.
Coach, and then you can rock. The most low down shit I seen. If you Google right now, put Arch Manning in Google right now, the first thing that says is Arch Manning adopted.
That's damn. That let you know how bad it was. That let you know how bad it was. How bad it was. My question is, what would be considered bouncing back? If that's getting back in the Heisman race, the answer is no. His first possession resulted in an interception. He struggled with accuracy and decision making in the first half. He did show some flashes of who they thought he was going to be in the fourth quarter, completing that touchdown pass. But he also missed a wide open receiver that could have changed the result of the game, like wide open, just overthrew him. Yeah, he played against Tyree defense, like my co-hosts have said up here. But when you have Heisman talk like that, it shouldn't matter. Your performance should be at that level if you a Heisman candidate this early. So getting back to the Heisman race, if that's bouncing back, then the answer is no for me.
That hype was worthy. Yeah, and I get it. You play in Texas, and you're going against Ohio State. It's a big game. But I knew he wasn't a generational talent when he didn't participate in the Elite 11. If you don't, and Weezy messed with me about this all the time, because I look at Elite 11, it's like you are ready to compete against your peers, the best of the best. He didn't compete in that.
Gotcha.
He never did any of the summer camps, none of that. He just didn't want to dance like that, and his family knows that. That's why he didn't go to Alabama. He went to Texas because it was a space where he wasn't used early. He had time to get better and time to grow. That's why he didn't play for 3 years. And you look at it, if you're a generational talent, you play day 1, not day 650. So there's a list of generational talents at each position, and you guys can let me know who you think as far as over the last, let's say, 10 years, 15 years, position-wise. The last generational quarterback was who? Generational, playing as a freshman, not a redshirt freshman, and lived up to the expectations
Jackson.
when they went to day one.
Lamar Jackson.
No. You were the number one player in the country type of Lamar. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what would probably be easier, I'll leave if you guys agree. All right. So the quarterback is Andrew Luck.
Yeah, he just
college, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we talking about, college.
Yeah,
Yes.
College.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all
Yes.
with that. The running back is Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
This is all encompassing, right? Or is this just college?
Just college.
Going into the NFL.
Yeah, and proved it. Yeah. Saquon proved it.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. They had to prove it in NFL too?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Andrew Luck. No,
The Adrian Peterson.
for sure.
Yeah,
But it's before that, though. I'm saying
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, since I would say the past 15 years, those Leonard Fournette,
Yep.
Leonard Fournette too.
Mhm.
Jamar Chase, the wide receiver.
I mean, yeah.
When you say
Yes.
he was ranked highest, Tight end Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, 1 year in the pro,
year.
but we already know.
He was a walk-on.
He was
He
a
is a
walk-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Panay Sewell,
I mean,
offensive
my
tackle.
dog.
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
big
he-
Panay.
he-
Yeah,
he
get
catch-
that tackle.
Yeah. you
Get
know
that tackle.
Please.
Yeah.
I got one for you. I don't know if he on your list. Derrick Henry.
Here he isn't on the list,
But he should be.
but he didn't play year one.
I can say he about
He
to
didn't play-
redshirt.
Most of these guys play. All these guys
Play
play
freshman
one.
year.
Yeah, and the interior offensive lineman is Quentin Nelson, played at Notre Dame. So
Mm.
All right, moving on to defense, Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Minus the head case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the
Mhm.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly, Boston College,
Yes.
Yeah.
Who I hated seeing him.
and then cornerback is Derek Stingley Jr.
Yep.
Number one. He's number one player in the country, not even just cornerback. He's number one
Easy.
player. And Derwin James.
Hands down.
Hands down.
That is the list of the highest ranked position players and how they fared year one compared to the end of their career. So those are the guys. But
What was Jared Goff ranked on that list? He wasn't number one player in the
no,
Hmm.
we can look and see though for sure. That's a list. That's a good list.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. Revolution will be podcast. Halftime, we are back with FSP's Heisman list after week one. Yeah, for sure. So each week of the college football season, FSP will take a look at the 2025 Heisman Trophy race and break down the contenders. No honorable mentions this week, Weezy. We'll start with number 4. It is South Carolina quarterback Lenoris Sellers. He's plus 1,000.
He looked good.
Wasn't asked to do much in the air week one. He went 12 for 19 for 209 and 1 passing touchdown. Perfect 6-0 versus unranked opponents compared to 3-4 versus ranked teams. South Carolina has 4 consecutive games against unranked opponents before going to LSU on October the 11th. So it's time to pad those stats. Up next, the number 10 seed, South Carolina Gamecocks have a home game versus South Carolina State. The Gamecocks are favored by 41.5. All right. Coming in at number 3, we have Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer. He's plus 1,700 right now. The transfer from Washington State posted over 400 total yards of offense and 4 touchdowns. Sounds like the start of yet another Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. Up next, Mateer has a chance to climb the Heisman ranks once again with the home win over number 15 Michigan. Oklahoma is favored by 5.5 points. Coming in number 2 is Miami quarterback Carson Beck. He's plus 950. College football is better when Miami's at the top of the list there, and Carson Beck has those guys there. They play Florida, Florida State, Louisville, and SMU over a 6-week stretch that could define Beck's Heisman status. Up next, the number 5 seed Miami Hurricanes are at home against Bethune-Cookman. The Hurricanes are favored by 41 points.
Stay classy, Miami.
But that's Florida too, right?
Yeah, it is. And coming in at number 1, we have LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, plus 800, 230 yards on 28 of 30 and a touchdown with no turnovers at Clemson. Was a terrific way to start the season. There's a chance he puts together another 4,000-yard season with 30-plus total touchdowns, just like how he did last year. Up next, the number 3 seed LSU Tigers are at home against Louisiana Tech. The Tigers are favored by 37 points. And that is our FSP Heisman list after week 1.
Shout out to him. Hey, man. Hey, man. Garrett, we said
Y'all look good. I think the underdog, TCU's quarterback, he looked really good, man.
He put up
Look
a
really good.
decent showing
Yeah.
on national TV.
Yeah, he looked really
Yeah.
good.
Didn't play nobody.
Yeah.
He ain't play nobody for sure, but
Yeah. Though hurt Jeremiah Love, he didn't play that good, so no running backs.
Mm-hmm.
But Art,
Art.
yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Lagway didn't. He only had 130 yards.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's why I'm surprised because they won a game, but he didn't really have a good game.
Who that? Illinois Southern?
Yeah.
Numbers wasn't that bad though, Coach. If you look at his numbers, he was 12 for 19 for 209 and a passing touchdown, and they won the game.
he Cam Newton 2.0 too.
Passing touchdown.
All right. You guys ready to get started? The second half.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, we are here for the 10 biggest questions entering the 2025 NFL season. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
Your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, a new NFL season is on the horizon, bringing hope and promise to all 32 fan bases. But deep within each lie is some uncertainty and questions about how each of our teams will perform in 2025. Over the last 12 seasons, guys, the NFL has seen an average of nearly 6 new teams reach the postseason. The 2024 season was an outlier, only 4 newcomers. So, in turn, there will be parity at the end of the year. But we'll start things off with big questions. And the first question, which new starting quarterback will have the best year at their new home? Jeff.
Justin Fields. Because here's the thing, Justin Fields. Jay and I, Coach Lock for a little bit too. Weezy don't really give a damn. But I, for sure.
Black quarterback.
Oh, okay. All right. He has one.
He
There.
do.
You like Cameron.
Hey, he do like him.
But
You pushing that.
no, that's the
Look
truth.
at tight.
Yeah. But Justin Fields, this is the year, brother. Like, you got your starting job. It's yours to lose. They've invested in you. You have wide receiver 1. You have 2 running backs. Have a good enough defense. Get you 8 wins this year. Maybe 9. That'll be a great season for you.
You know what they said? Yeah.
He might be over with.
No. They said that Justin Fields is what? Jalen Hurts would look like he played with a good team. Come on. That's all they said. Yo, go ahead with it.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Love Hurts.
Hell of a running back.
I was gonna take a Justin Fields too. He played. I mean, I think the same thing. Justin Fields can have a good year. Only thing about it, he lost that offensive lineman. He tore his pec.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna roll with Sam Darnold, man. At Seattle, Sam Darnold.
You got to roll with your guy. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
be real.
Sam
You roll
Darnold,
with
good
your
year.
guy.
Yeah, he had a good year last year. Yeah, he had a good year last
He
year.
got Cooper Kupp. He got Jax. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold gonna have a good year this year.
Ain't bad. What you got, Coach?
I went Justice Field too, man. This is the best offensive team he's played with since he's been in the NFL. He has no excuses now. I mean, you have weapons. You're on a team that has a good defense.
My boy.
So this is the time for you to show who you are, or this is gonna be it for you. You'll be a clipboard quarterback for the rest of your career if it don't work out this year.
Get paid. My pick is Aaron Rodgers. If this is his final season, I think he wants to end it on a good note. And Ben Roethlisberger threw 22 touchdowns in his last season. Aaron Rodgers threw 28 last year, guys. So the Steelers hadn't had a quarterback anywhere close to 22 touchdowns since Ben Roethlisberger left. So Aaron Rodgers, I think he'll get 25, 26 touchdowns. With Mike Tomlin being on that hot seat, the way that defense looks, I think a playoff run would serve a happy end and pause after a wild few years. Yeah, for sure. I like what I've seen out of Aaron Rodgers through the actual training camp, and also he has pieces. I'm worried about the running back situation there a little bit, but I like the wide receivers. I like that defense 100%. So, yeah, Arthur Smith, DK Metcalf, we'll see what he can do. Next up, we have, can Ben Johnson fix the Chicago Bears, Coach?
Yes, I think he can. He's going into a team that's loaded with weapons, similar to how the Lions were on offense. When he was the OC for the Lions, we saw what he did from 22 to 2024. He had great success. He had the league's most points and one of the highest total yards during the 2024 season. So that's all that Chicago needs, is somebody that can get the offense going with all those weapons. If he can't make Caleb Williams look good, then it might be a wrap for Caleb Williams too, because it's too many weapons for him not to be able to have success. So I think the answer is yes.
Jeff,
I'm very high on the Chicago Bears this year.
how high?
I drafted Caleb Williams as my starting quarterback in the FSP. How many wins will the Bears have this year? That's the toughest division in football.
It is.
That's
It's
tough
not,
division.
but
Yeah, it is. They got 4 teams that can go to the playoffs. They got 4 teams: Vikings,
including the Bears.
Vikings, Bears, Lions, and Packers. And two
It's not the
teams
tough.
and 2 teams that can win the Super Bowl.
Not the tough.
Give me one better. Give me one better. No.
No.
That's the
It's
Chiefs.
The Raiders. It's the Raiders.
The Raiders not good. The Raiders aren't good.
Yeah, that's what hurt them.
The Raiders
No,
aren't
the
good.
Raiders hurt.
That's a tough division, man.
That's not the toughest
Give
division.
me-
the toughest division is the AFC North.
That's
Ravens,
Ravens.
Bengals.
There's
Cincinnati.
Cleveland still there, bro.
Man,
Cleveland is there.
Cleveland.
All 4 of these teams
Cleveland
can make
will have a better year than the Chicago Bears.
that on the board. Put that on the board right now. No. Stop everything we're doing. Stop record. You stop the damn cameras. Put that on the board right now.
You got it in your mind, Jeff. It ain't going nowhere. It's live.
Yeah, that's put that on. No. That's on the board. You said that. We ain't letting that ride. They got all 4 teams can make the playoffs in that division. So if Chicago can get to a 9-win season, that's a good start.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
Weezy?
Man, I think Ben Johnson can fix it, but I don't think he'll. I don't think it'll be all the way fixed this year. I really don't. We can't expect him to do what he did in Detroit, where he been there for a couple years, 3 years with Jared Goff, working with that team in 1 year. His offense is levels to it. It's not an easy offense. He's gonna run trick play. He's gonna run. It's not easy. I think he will fix it, but it won't be this. We won't see it in completion this year.
Okay, so they were 5-12 last year. To see what Ben Johnson did with the Lions, I think we all think that he can help them get to close to 7-8 wins. Jeff, you got them winning 10 games.
No, I said they have to win at least 8 to 9.
That ain't gonna get you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the NFC, it can.
No,
Now-
it can't.
Yeah, now
Not this year.
Now
Now with Dallas, Philadelphia, Washington,
Okay.
and then you got your
AFC, and then you got
the
San Francisco
division,
back.
the division of every.
We're gonna have a better
division.
record than the Bears.
That's 6.
9 teams make
Bet it. Better we have a better record than the
But
Bears.
2 out of that AFC, what is it, East with Cincinnati? They gonna make them. So that's 8.
They add the extra team in the playoffs, so 9 teams make the playoffs.
Shit, I just gave you 8.
Come on, man.
But
But-
I missed the last 2.
Caleb Williams is not Jared Goff, guys. So I think it's one of those things. He's not automatic from inside the pocket. I think he adds a different era to them because he can actually run a little bit because Jared Goff can't run. So they'll figure out a way to kind of use him. But I think adding that talent around Ben Johnson's playbook, I think the trade needs to happen is getting that running back. And if they trade to go get Breece Hall, we in a different world. They need a running back one because what makes Ben Johnson's offense run? 2 running backs.
Yeah.
And in turn, if you have Breece Hall adding alongside their running backs that they have now, come on, man.
and he had 2 tight ends and they had a great offensive line.
They got 2 tight ends now. They got
2
Cole
tight ends.
Kmet and
just
Colston
drafted
Loveland. Yeah, so they got tight
On
ends.
paper, they got 2.
They need 2 running backs though, and Breece Hall will be good.
No Laporte over there.
Ain't no report. Well, I'm telling Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet is all right.
Cole Kmet's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question: how will Jaden Daniels follow up his historic rookie season, Jeff?
So I think he will take a step back stat wise. Stat wise.
Yeah.
But I don't think that team falls off. They will make the playoffs. They won't make the NFC Championship. So, but he will look better. No, he won't make the NFC Championship.
Now you want to talk about a conference where a division where all those guys are gonna make it? It's that one.
No, it's not. Because I asked about the Giants last week. And y'all told me the Giants weren't good.
Giants gonna be good, y'all.
They gonna make the playoffs though.
I sit here and ask on the show, why wouldn't the Giants be
The
good?
Giants might be better than the Bears.
You said 3 teams gonna be better than the Bears.
It ain't that far. I said the 49ers. I said the Browns.
Yeah.
And then I got the fucking Giants.
Shit, I don't know. Shit, Christian McCaffrey already being held out. Shit.
Yeah.
Go.
I think he'll have a good year. I just don't think they'll go as far in the playoffs last year. They're already playing in one of the tough divisions, like we've been mentioning, but they have a tough non-division schedule because they got to play Green Bay, they got to play Kansas City, and they got to play Detroit. So that's a recipe to have a okay year or maybe a little over par, I guess you could say.
3 losable games.
Yeah, so I think he'll have a good year. I just don't think we'll see the same team success as last year.
I'm with Jeff. I think they have a. I don't think he'll go back to NFC Championship, but that doesn't mean that he will have a bad year.
I agree.
He still got all his weapons back. He also got your boy from San Francisco.
Yeah, who hadn't been a Pro Bowl in 6 years.
Yeah, but that coach can call plays. Yeah.
You think Kyle Shanahan can't call plays?
Yeah, you're right. Sean Cannon, he might be the best play caller.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he'll go back to NFC Championship. So and people look like that.
It's not a regression, though.
Yeah, people look like that's a fall off, but that's not a fall off to me.
Yeah, and the thing is, for the first time in decades, the Washington Commanders are actually good. They have hope for their fans. The bad news for Jaden Daniels is the fact that he has nowhere to go but down. We're going to pause that. Because every player except for one, Andrew Luck, saw a decline in completion percentage, all but 3. Robert Griffin III, Russell Wilson, Justin Herbert all saw a decline in passing yards. And only 2, Matt Ryan and Justin Herbert, increased their passing total touchdowns. So, yes, that's what Jeff's saying. It can't go any higher than what he's doing right now. It's going to have to decline a little bit. So, mention adding a little bit of muscle in the offseason, which is good because he plays a little reckless, just learning how to slide, getting down as far as when a fucking defensive lineman is coming instead of jumping over the line. He'll be fine. But just that, I mean, law of averages, like we always talk about, is going to hurt him.
The thing of it is with Justin Fields, I don't think
Justin Fields or Jaden Daniels.
I mean Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry. The thing is, but Jaden Daniels is, I think a lot of people don't realize how good he is. I don't think last year was a fluke.
No.
I don't think he was. I think he's really that good. He's really that good.
He was doing that with just really Scary Terry and Zacchaeus.
Yeah, really that. He was doing it at LSU. He was doing it at Arizona State. He's really that good.
He wasn't really doing it at Arizona State. When Brandon Ayuk left, it was over with.
No,
He was
that's why he left.
They had a
He was-
different kind of play style.
Yeah,
with
he
it.
was doing it at Arizona State.
Arizona
That's why he left.
Next question is, will the Bengals make the playoffs this year, Weezy?
Yes, they will make the playoffs. They was a couple 3-and-outs away from last year making the playoffs, and they started out 0-3. If the defense can help them out at any, yeah, they'll make the playoffs. They lost. This is the only NFL team that lost most of their games by one score, less than 7 points. This team will make the playoffs.
Sure.
No.
Ooh, bored.
No. Here's why. Their offense can't have a bad day.
Yeah.
They have to score 30 points a game, every game. That's difficult in the NFL.
Hard to do.
And say what you want about Pittsburgh. Say what you want about Cleveland. Cleveland's defense is good enough to where that 30 points might not be easy to come by. Now, the offense is trash. But their offense cannot have an off night. That scares me.
Yeah, but at the same time, whoever's playing them, they're gonna have off nights too.
They had the same situation, same scenario last year, and they didn't make the playoffs.
No, sure didn't.
What I'm saying is, everybody that plays them is not gonna have a great game.
I'm understanding. No, you're right.
Everybody plays is not gonna have a
If
great
you're
game.
asking me, we're talking about
He's saying he don't trust the defense.
you got to get 9 to 10 wins. 10 wins, say, right, the threshold to get to the playoffs. 9.5, 10 is where you have to get to. Of course, you can't get half wins. But for them, for that defense, that's not a 10-win defense.
Ain't a 10 win.
That was a pass. They was a pass interference away from beating the Chiefs last year. That team will make the playoffs.
Coach.
Yeah, I think they're going to make the playoffs, too. You expect that high-tank offense to outscore people. They have a favorable early schedule to get going and get a lot of confidence because they play in Cleveland, Jacksonville, Minnesota, and Denver early. They started so slow last year, like Weezy mentioned. They got behind far in the standings and fought back and had to rely on certain teams to win or lose the last week of the season. So with their offense and Joe Burrow coming into the season fully healthy, which he wasn't last year at the beginning of the season, I think they can outscore people enough to make the playoffs, similar to how the greatest show on turf did, the St. Louis Rams team. They really wasn't really good on defense, but the offense was so potent they scored a lot of points. So I do think they can make the playoffs.
Before you go, Jay, can I ask one question?
Good.
If they go 2-2 in the first 4 games, do we change your mind, Coach?
Nah.
'Cause those are 2 losable games. Minnesota and what was the last
Yeah.
team?
Cleveland.
Not Cleveland.
Denver.
Minnesota and Denver are losable games.
Yeah,
but
I don't think so because they did the same thing last year.
They went,
That's what I'm
they went,
saying.
they went,
But they went 0.
last year.
It might have been 0-4. We
Yeah.
Nah,
0-3.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
they
they
so-
can't afford that slow start that people always say Cincinnati has. They
Yeah.
can't afford that.
It was,
Yeah.
more, it was more than 2.
No, that's the thing. Their start is the thing that makes them go. They got all the accolades. They got the sack leader. They got triple count. They got Joe Burrows doing all of this stuff. But that defense, for the second straight year, loses them a lot of games. They went 9-8 in the regular season. The bottom line, that defense is the reason that they have been held back as far as winning games because you spent so much money on offense, you can't take care of the defense. So, like Jeff mentioned, you have to have a fast start. Since losing that Super Bowl in 2022, the Bengals have begun each season with back-to-back losses. And last year was even worse. They lost 3 in a row and made 5 of their first 6. Come on, man. That's tough.
Can't do that.
They can't do that. So you bring in Al Golden to fix the defense. I don't know if he can do that. And I don't think they're better than Denver. I don't think they're better than Pittsburgh. And I don't think they're better than the Patriots. The Patriots gonna win some games.
That's a team that takes
They
their
can win
spot.
a lot of games.
That's
So
a team that take their spot.
I'm telling you, they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up, we have, can Brock Purdy lead the 49ers back to dominance, Coach?
No, if dominance is the Super Bowl. We lost too much in the offseason. We lost Dre Greenlaw to free agency, lost Aaron Banks to free agency, lost our best safety, Talanoa Hufanga, who signed with the Broncos, lost Javarius Ward, lost Javon Hargrave, Leonard Floyd, and our running back Elijah Mitchell. It's just too much to overcome for this team to be back dominant like that. Do I think we'll be better than we were this past year? Yes. But as I just saw not too long ago, Christian McCaffrey's already has a slight little calf strain that they hold him out for, so we don't even know if he's going to play opening week. So if he doesn't play or gets hurt, the season is gone again. So I don't think we'll be back to dominance as far as Super Bowl contender.
Jeff?
Nah, not dominance. Y'all will be a serviceable team. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Brock got his money. Y'all will be right there on the cusp of the playoffs, probably a playoff team. But dominant, I don't see dominance though.
We
Defensively, I think they'd be dominant for sure. Defensively, with Hufanga, your middle linebacker, I think that
gone.
is he?
Been gone. Just said that.
Oh, my bad.
Been gone.
What you mean, Bill? Like a long?
He went to Denver.
My bad. Damn. Well, with your middle linebacker, I think defensively they will be solid. And then you can't count out Shanahan without the spotlight on him calling plays. He's gonna make sure that them boys score points. I don't think they'll be dominant, no, but I think they'll be okay.
Okay, so we went 6-11 last year. We had every injured player that was a starter. Hell, it was ridiculous. Christian McCaffrey's return. The reason that we lost some of those games is because we had no red zone threat. He is back. I think it's one of those things where you spending some money to replace some of those guys that left. Got Michael Williams, we got Alfred Collins. We have the easiest schedule in the NFL. So, yes, Brock Purdy will be asked to do a lot more. He fell off last year because Christian McCaffrey wasn't there. So, I think we're able to hang around and get into the playoffs. I think we'll make the playoffs. I think we'll win our division. But does that necessarily mean dominance? No. Yeah. Next up are the Cowboys rebuilding, Weezy.
Nah, I don't think so. Not offensively, they're not. Now, offensively, they got what they need offensively to score with anybody. Defense, maybe. Maybe, yes. The defense got to get some 3 and outs, and they struggled on doing that last night. But, no, I don't think they're rebuilding. I don't.
I think they are rebuilding. They went and got Javonte Williams to add to that. They got Dante Fowler, DN. They got Solomon Thomas, Kenneth Murray Jr., Elam, the cornerback for the Cowboys. And
shut down A.J. Brown last night.
If they got a guard to help with the get depth at the offensive line, and they drafted Tyler Booker with their first-round pick to improve their offensive line. So I do think they are rebuilding. It's just that they already have a lot of talent. It won't look like it, but they're building to get to for the future. So I do think they are rebuilding. And if CD don't drop those passes, they win the game.
Yeah, kind of. And that was a great segue, Coach, because they are good enough to where this team can compete with anybody. So I think they just retooled. They retooled. They retooled their lineup. They got rid of Micah to get those picks in for the future. But then you free up the young guys behind him. I know he was young himself to get in and get some more snaps. That team is going to be competitive this year. Like they have weapons and they have a good enough offense and just a good enough defense to keep them in any game they playing this year.
Wiz?
I already went.
You already went? That's my bad. Yeah.
To beat Philadelphia in that
NFC
division?
East?
No.
But following a strong 2023, the Cowboys clearly took a step back in 2024, guys. So you go 7-10. Dak Prescott missing roughly half the season with a hamstring injury. He's lost a lot of weight, got more muscle. Said that he has to do a little bit more yoga because he was a little too flexible. So in turn, he was being a little bit more limber. I think that'll help out. But you bring in a new coach, Brian Schottenheimer. They didn't turn over much as far as their roster, except for the people that Coach mentioned. But people forget just 2 years ago they were 12-5, guys. Now they lost early in the playoffs as they usually do, but that's a third straight season. But I think it's one of those things they could have pushed a little bit more on the offensive side of the ball. They got Pickens. I say making a trade to get a real running back one has always been Dallas's problem since Zeke fell off. So getting a person, and I always say a person like Breece Hall, but he's the person that's available. So are they rebuilding? No, they'll be just fine. Yeah. Right. Javonte Williams, yep. Next up, can the Eagles repeat as Super Bowl champions, Jeff?
Can they? Yeah. They have the talent to do so. I mean, they're still the most talented team position by position in the league. I don't think they will, though. That's a tough ask. It's a tough ask, but they definitely can.
Yeah, if can is the
Yeah.
if it can, yes, because they say they still good. Like Jeff mentioned, though, I don't think they will. It's hard to repeat Super Bowl champions, and they lost key players on their team like Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Darius Slay, and Isaiah Rodgers. They're in a tough division, so I don't think they will repeat.
Wait.
It's just tough to repeat as Super Bowl champions. But here's the thing: if that team has a lead on anybody and the way they run their offense, their offensive line, they're gonna be tough to beat, man. They're gonna be tough. Saquon leaps and bounds. He looks like the best player in the NFL. It just looks like Jalen Hurts is playing out of his mind. He plays within the system. If you know, if it's a scramble play and the play breaks down and the lineman or the lineman got their back turned, he gonna run for 10 yards to get the first down.
Absolutely.
They got AJ Brown. They got Smitty.
You got to use them, though.
Yeah, they did. They got Smitty.
No, he didn't. Yeah, one catch. Yeah, one catch.
And they won the game too.
Yeah, they won the game. Absolutely.
game.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I think yes. I think they can. I think they can. It's gonna be tough, but I think they can.
Yeah, so repeating is tough. Nobody did it for 2 decades, but the Chiefs broke it in 2023. The vast majority of their core is back. They added in some you guys. Jahad Campbell. You still got the great linebacker Zach Bond. Secondary, little shaky. Makuba's back there. Still got my guy, Cooper DeJean. You got Reed Blankenship, shout out to MTSU. But it just doesn't look the same, and they're dependent on Adoree Jackson. And when I say Adoree Jackson is probably the worst cornerback I've seen in a very long time. Besides last year when, what's your corner? L'Jarius Sneed. Ooh, he looked bad too.
He only played 3 games.
Yeah, in those 3 games, he looked terrible. But it looks very similar to what Adoree Jackson looked like last night. But
Adoree got better as the game went on.
yeah, but the thing is with this team, they remind me so much of the Legion of Boom with Seattle. That run that they had, just a good consummate professional at running back, a quarterback that can steady the ship, even if they're only throwing the ball 10 yards. That makes sense because that's what's open. You know, I know A.J. Brown was open. And Smitty ain't going to complain. You got to worry about A.J. Brown. You got to get him the ball. But I think they'll have a similar fate to them getting to the Super Bowl but maybe losing again. But, yeah, this is a good team, really good team. Next up, can the Lions make it to the Super Bowl, Weezy?
I think they lost too much. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. I just do. I think they lost way too much. Now, what they're going to do is whoever offensive coordinator is going, he's just going to come in and run the exact same offense because he got the same players there. I don't know. I need to see it. I don't think so.
Sure.
Can they make it to the Super Bowl? Their chance to make it to the Super Bowl was the year that the 49ers came back and won. That window is over.
24/7.
Yeah, that's over. They're not making Super Bowl. As presently constructed, they won't. They just don't. They're a great team. Their style of play is just maybe, and this sounds weird for football. It's a little too physical to get through a 17-game season unscathed, and they lose so much to where when it comes down to critical points, you don't have your guy.
Yeah. Dan Campbell had you running through a wall.
Yeah.
And then by week 4, week 5, you like, we got to go through that wall again.
Every damn day.
Every damn day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach?
I'm gonna go opposite. I think they can. Losing Ben Johnson is a big loss, but they have so much talent that they'll still be good. The key for that is that they're getting back Hutchinson, who is a huge problem for opposing offenses. And it's such a hard place to play in that dome in Detroit. If they can find a way to win that division and get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, it'll be hard to beat them in Detroit, and I think they can.
Yeah. I don't think they can make it just simply because you're learning a new system. Aaron Glenn is in New York. Ben Johnson is in Chicago. It's hard to learn a new system in less than 10 months. Getting those guys acclimated, even though it's the same team, you're still losing some things that you're used to running. And I think your offensive coordinator is going to try to bring in their system. It's going to be hard to overcome that. But having Aiden Hutchinson is the reason why you can do it. Him being fit, I think he'll be the defensive player of the year if he stays healthy. But getting past Green Bay, getting past Philly, it's going to be tough to get to the Super Bowl.
Real quick, what's the head coach of the Detroit Lions?
Dan Campbell.
I hope Dan Campbell, when he hired his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, told these guys, hey, we're not going to try to change the whole thing. We still got talent. We still got my boys. Let's just kind of roll what we got. Don't try to go in there and change the whole system. Because they do that, that's a brand new team.
Yeah, because it is. It is. Next up, we have how will Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs bounce back, Coach?
They'll be healthy. They have a healthy wide receiver room, which is always dangerous when you have Pat Mahomes, your quarterback. They made improvements in the trenches, and it also helps that most of their tough opponents, like the Eagles, the Ravens, the Lions, and the Commanders, have to go to Arrowhead. So that's a recipe for success, playing all those hard games in that stadium. So I think this is how the Chiefs have bounced back.
Jeff? Well, they went 15-2, so it's hard to bounce back. Go, what you got?
AFC Championship. Yeah, they get back to where they live there. Yeah, they get back to where they been.
It's easy though.
Yeah, you can pencil that in.
Pencil that in.
Yeah.
Okay. Weezy?
15-2 is tough to do back-to-back seasons. But here's the thing, man. The NFL is too tough of a league. Last year they won 9 or 10 one-score games. Yeah. You don't do that again. You just
hard to do.
Yeah, the NFL is just too hard. It's too hard of a league for that, man. So no, I don't think they'll be 15-2 this year. I think they might lose 4 games.
That's crazy. The question is that they're bouncing back and they went 15-2. That's crazy. Made it to the Super Bowl.
That's how they lost.
Yeah, they got the doors blown off their ass in the Super Bowl. So that's why. But here's the thing: you got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and also the main thing is Andy Reid, and they're coming back with the band. Now, I think Patrick Mahomes had his worst season as a pro last year. I also think Travis Kelce showed his age. I think it's something that you can look at, like with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid now, they're targets and people have to do something about proving somebody wrong. And I think the question is, can they bounce back? Well, I think their division's too good to continue to dominate. In his career, Patrick Mahomes is 35-5 against the AFC West. That's insane. So there's never been a division with 4 head coaches that have all been to the Super Bowl. And I think this is the year that the end of this run for the Kansas City Chiefs happen. So no, they can't bounce back. I say they'll win 11, 12 games.
Yeah, I think last year that pressure of the three-peat hit them hard in the like that.
It hit in the Super Bowl
for sure.
Yeah,
that three-peat. That was a lot of pressure on them. They put pressure on themselves though.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds funny to say, but Andy Reid said himself, like, man, we came out tight. Like not making excuses, but said they didn't play. We didn't come out like ourselves. Like that's insane.
Yeah. And closing things out, is this the year for Lamar and the Ravens, Jeff?
One word. Yes. But here's the thing, though. We say that about Lamar Jackson, right? Regular season. Name me a quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes you want other than Lamar Jackson.
No, it ain't
regular season. Now, he's had some shortcomings in the playoffs. I'm not going to dispute that.
He didn't have a bad game. Mark Andrews just dropped.
Well,
the ball.
hold on. Let me just push back a little bit on that. He had a really, really good second half. That first half was like, it almost was like, oh, here we go again. Did he bounce back? I would rather have Lamar Jackson than Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Talk to me, coach.
Yeah, this is the year. They're returning 10 and 11 starters on defense. The offense has their main two guys back in Lamar and Derrick Henry. Like the co-host mentioned, you're one catch, drop pass away from playing in the Super Bowl. So they have the same team. They're in a tough division, but I think this is the year.
Wait.
Man, it needs to be the year. I really hope it is because I don't want to see Lamar get a little bit past his prime and be like, well, he couldn't win the big one. And it's getting there. It is really, really close to getting there. He needs to go to an AFC championship game. He needs to beat the Bills and the Chiefs. He needs to win that. Because him winning the regular season, people gonna say, "Oh, he always done that." He can go undefeated in the regular season and say, he always done that." He needs to win in the playoffs.
Yeah. So the Ravens have reached the divisional round in 4 of the last 6 seasons, as well as losing in the AFC Championship in 2023. So the roster is stacked, like Coach mentioned, with veterans and up-and-coming talent. I think the defense will be a little bit more in cohesion as you have Zach Ward in his second year as a coordinator. Now, past this, the offensive coordinator, which is Todd Monken, he's in his 3rd year. The offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator will get a new job. That's how it happens. Mm-hmm. But this is the year to capitalize off it because you have to make this roster count because you have guys that are aging, like Marlon Humphrey, like Roquan Smith, Derrick Henry, a wide receiver 1, and you're going to Zay Flowers, and you're depending on Mark Andrews. I think they're going to get Isaiah Likely as the tight end 1. And then on top of that, DeAndre Hopkins is there. And you got to make the best of what you got with DeAndre Hopkins. Ronnie Stanley, that offensive line is back. Do I think that they have enough to win a championship? Yes. Should they win a championship? Yes. But I hope so. I really want Lamar to win one for sure.
2 things. You said Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson threw for 4,000 and ran for 800. Nobody do that.
41 touchdowns, 2 picks.
2 picks. Nobody does that.
Crazy.
And for the people, not you, Weezy, but the people who saying they scared he can't win the big one or afraid that he won't win the big one, take away them 2 Super Bowls Peyton Manning won and look at his career. It looks just like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
I'm just telling you. Like so give him.
Can't take away the Super
what I'm saying is give him time because Peyton won those Super Bowls later, and he went to. I think he actually went to 3, lost to Seattle 1, and beat Cam, and he won one won one with the Colts. So just look at Peyton Manning as the parallel to Lamar Jackson. I think that'll make this a little bit better of a conversation.
And that is that is our recap of the 10 questions heading into the 2025 NFL season. Football season is here. It's the best time of the year. I'm excited. Yeah. Now, tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Get a drummer some.
Cameraman, The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.